All right, guys, the days finally came. As you know by the title, the 2025s are finally tunable. So this is Andrew Lowe's Explorer. Super nice guy. He's actually the 2025 that I sponsor. It's the white one that is in a majority of my videos on YouTube for the installs. So, you know, we have a bunch of goodies on here. We have all the bolt-ons that you can do. It's got intercooler charge pipes, down pipes, exhaust from thermal, the diff brace from AWR, sway bar, eye-box springs. It's got the Superforge big brakes on it. You know, like it's loaded out basically any and everything you can do besides the tune, right? So now that we can tune it, we're tuning it. And I am not the tuner, guys. I get this question a lot. I am an installer for Adam from ZFG Tuning. And I get this question a lot. Who do you go with for tuning? Who is the best on the platform? And again, this is an opinion, right? So if you get offended by it, I'm sorry, but you know, you're gonna ask me my favorite tuner or hands down who I think is the best. It's Adam, hands down, no question about it. Adam from ZFG Tuner. There's no better tuner. Y'all could call me a meat rider, I'm slobbing on his knob, whatever, like I don't care. It comes down to he is simply the best. He has been with us since day one. Anyway, hands down. And you might be like, why do you think Adam is the best tuner on the There's several things besides just having a spicy tune or the numbers that you put down on a dyno, right? Now, it's impressive dyno numbers. Everybody wants to hear dyno numbers. I'm not a big dyno guy, right? Because every dyno is going to read different depending on where you're at, what fuel you have, the temperature outside. And that's why you have such thing as correction factors, right? Now, I don't like correction factors either because I want to know what the car's doing right now in this exact climate right now, right? I don't want you to correct it and like, oh, if it was 60 degrees out, it'd be making 20 more horsepower. Horseshit. Fucking bullshit. I want to see what that car does at the track, what the ET is, how it's shifting, how it performs. There's so many other factors besides just dyno numbers. And a lot of people get caught up on dyno numbers, right? And so you can look at Adam's dyno numbers. He has healthy dyno numbers and he has healthy ETs from all across the board. Another big thing is there is so many resellers and people that are in the Explorer market that are just there to take, right? But they don't give anything. And I don't mean this to offend anybody, but there's just it's what it is, right? Like there's people that develop parts for the platform to help push it further, and Adam is one of those guys, and I have much respect for him for doing so because of what he's developed for the platform and helped us push it to the level that we're at. With that being said, let's get into it. I don't want to talk y'all's ear off on my feelings. But yeah, guys, if you're gonna ask me who's the best, ZFG, hands down. You can't go wrong. He tunes on HP tuners, so you're either going to need an MPVI3 or an RTD4 to be able to tune these, and you'll need 4 credits. Now, you could buy these devices without the credits, or you could buy them with them. It's generally cheaper to buy the device with the credits already on it. You're gonna need 4 credits, guys. Again, 4 credits. That's gonna 2 for your motor, 2 for your trans, and your car is unlocked via HP tuners as long as you have that same device. Good morning, guys. So we are back in Andrew's Explorer. Typical Houston weather. Just kind of said it wasn't gonna rain till later today, but of course, look, it's raining early morning. We are on our way to the dyno. So yesterday we only got revision 1. So we're still on revision 193 right now. We're gonna fill it up with a little over half a tank. And then I got my gas tank back there. We're gonna fill up full of E85. That way we can do an E50 blend. Right, I only have one of those. I mean, I have some other gas cans, but they got gas in them right now, and they all have 93 for like my lawnmower and stuff like that. Yes, I mow with 93 pump gas. Leave me alone. Anyway, hang on, intersection, safety first. And so we're gonna end up doing an E50 blend at the end. So first we're gonna show up, we're gonna read and do the stock tune, and then we'll get right into the 93. We're gonna dial it in on 93, and then we're gonna mix it up with some E50 and see what she does on the dyno. I'm pretty excited about this. These turbos are really similar in size. Now, again, keep in mind, 2020s to 2024s have Borg Warner turbos, and they are vacuum actuated wastegates. And then 2025s have Garrett turbos that are electronically wastegated. So the electronic wastegates, right? You might be asking, what are the benefits or what is the difference? One is vacuum reference. So basically it's whatever the fucking motor is pulling vacuum wise under boost and load conditions. And then the other is electronically controlled. So it is controlled by the computer, by whatever the tuner sets it at. And honestly, the electronic wastegates can be better in most applications because it's going to allow it to hold boost better. And you might be like, well, that's weird, because like, you ever seen like a boosted car make like 30 pounds of boost, right? Which is impressive, but rarely do they hold 30 pounds of boost. You'll peak at 30 pounds, and then the wastegates will make it fall, and it'll chill probably like, let's say 24. You know, it'll probably lose like 5 PSI or more sometimes, just depending on the wastegate of where it officially holds. So like, it'll peak at a certain boost, and then like that wastegate can only hold that amount of boost. Dang it, I'm not in sport mode. You know, another thing, Ford, you make it do this red little thing, but then all you do is put an S on the screen for sport mode on the 2025s. Why? Dude, I don't like it, man. It bugs the heck out of me. And I'm also gonna have to wash Andrew's car because I'm driving in the rain. And Andrew is a car show guy, so he likes a nice, pristine, clean vehicle. Another shout out to Andrew, man. I really greatly appreciate him letting me use his Explorer for all these videos and putting all these parts on his car. The amount of trust, man, like, I truly appreciate it. Love you, brother. We're gonna go put down some jam though with this 2025. I'm really excited to see what this thing is gonna do on the dyno. I'm excited because it's somewhat of a cooler day out, and I know you're like, oh, it's Houston, but it's like in the 80s here, right? It's been like 90s and 100s. I think it might even be like high 70s right now. I don't think it's that cool. I think it's in the 80s. Let me look. Okay, it is 80 degrees on the dot right now. I don't know how to fucking read this screen. I don't see the temperature on it. Maybe somebody could let me know. I don't really fuck with it. I'm not in the interior of a 2025 too much. Most of the time I'm underneath the hood or underneath them. So this is pretty exciting. Like I said, I'm just really happy and excited for this. And excited to bring you guys like some hard data, right? So yesterday we did Draggy Revision 1, and I had to let off early because I was coming up on cars. And 2, I did a launch from idle. So like super soft launch, nothing crazy, because I'm also not trying to break Andrew's car, right? Like I'm not gonna be near as hard on this thing as I am mine. But oh, look, a rainbow. I wonder if y'all can see that. Can y'all see the rainbow? Anyway, sorry, my ADHD is kicking in. But I'm excited to see what this thing does. I think we're gonna put down some really impressive numbers. I'm hoping for mid to high 4s out of 93, because again, this thing's full bolt-on, right? Now, obviously, we don't have fuel because this thing just became unlocked, and you can't do a fuel system without being tuned. And 2, I don't know if Andrew is gonna want to do a fuel system. So, anyways, before I blab y'all's ear off, love y'all, appreciate y'all, and let's get to the dyno. All right, guys, we made it. Again, shout out to CP Motorsports for letting us use their dyno. And we're gonna pull it around back, get it on the dyno. There it goes, guys. Getting her on. Got Luna. Hi, Luna. Hey, baby. Oh, watch out for the car. Yeah. Watch out. Ooh. Happy puppy, huh? All right, guys, we're gonna go get in on the passenger side of the 2025. See what she does. All right, guys, we are inside of the 25. We're gonna sync the RPMs and give her the beans. I really hate how that flashes on the camera. Gain off just the tune alone. All right, guys, there is the 93 runs base file, 345 horsepower and 382 foot-pound of torque. Now that is, again, full bolt-ons. We got hot side, cold side charge pipe from FinFab. We got the V2 intake. We got the CVFab intercooler. We have CVF down pipes, and then we have the thermal 3-inch exhaust. All right, guys, we are mixing it up on E50. So we just got to drive it a little bit on the dyno to try to get the fuel to mix in, and we'll see what she does. There's the stock numbers right there, and the tuned. Right there, you got the 345 and the 457. That's 112 horsepower gain. All right, E50 revision 1, guys, right here. The last one was a base file. There it is, 511. God. 5, fuck. There she is, she's hiding down there, 523. I keep turning it up a little bit more. All right, guys, I was trying not to make super long video, so I hope that was helpful to know what kind of to expect when you go for tuning with Adam from ZFG. I'm gonna put the chart right here of the final numbers from each one, and you'll see here that that is OEM, 93, and E50. And you can see the difference between horsepower and torque between those. We tried a few different things. We were just trying to dial it in. But all right, guys, I feel like y'all have heard me talk enough. Again, dyno numbers are not an be-all, end-all kind of situation. It's good to know kind of the ballpark where you're at. It can change dyno to dyno. It can change depending on the fuel content of the 93 or E50. Make sure that you end up doing. There's several factors that play into it, guys. So don't let that dictate what you do. I like going to the track, showing and proving what the car can do. But anyway, guys, before I blab on, I feel like I've talked enough for this video. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Until the next one, we got a hell lot more content coming, so stay ready. Later.